yo, welcome back, everyone, to a very amazing episode of our great podcast.
That's right.
You know how we do, day and night conversation, that's what we do. We be talking day and night and day and night. Don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah. I love doing that. Today I get to, I'm super lucky to be with the beautiful Mel, Millie Milo.
Mellow Mel. Mellow Mel.
Well, I'm gonna call you Millie Milo because
no.
I have power here. I have power here. So I am with Mellow Mel. No. I have no power, as well as with the very talented Burgundy Nancy.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Good.
And of course, there's the very funny. Very funny.
You forgot
Claudel.
handsome. You forgot handsome, but it's
well,
all good, girl.
I mean, that's subjective,
Oh my God! But you're right, girl. Today
yes.
we're actually going to be talking. It's just the three of us. No special guests today.
No,
just the three of us.
No, it's just the three of us.
All right,
yes.
that's good. So
why
we
not?
No. It's amazing.
we're the special guests. Our audience are gonna have a conversation with us about some very good hot topics.
Got it. So you guys are the special guests, and I'm just special. All right.
Oh my God. Okay.
So you mentioned something very important, actually, Nancy. You said a special topic.
Yes, we're gonna be discussing a bit about
people getting robbed,
people being hacked, about personal information going left and right. We don't know. Like people in Zimbabwe have my date of birth. I don't know. Like where's my information sold at? Like it's hard to keep our information personal anymore, right?
Legit.
In this digital age.
You are so right, but. So right, actually, you are so right. But the thing is, we have no choice but to share our information. Most of the time,
we have choice.
We do, but okay,
fine. But as long as you accept to have a Facebook page, as long as you accept to have a cell phone,
there you go,
with data like a smartphone,
there you go. If
you make the choice to
you want that thing to work, you're gonna have to accept their policies.
Yeah,
policies. That's the whole thing. So let's talk about these two humongous events that just happened. These two companies that got hacked, and these companies, they had a lot of information of a lot of members as well as customers. Mel, tell us, which company got hacked?
But there was Desjardins.
Oh, all right.
Desjardins Bank.
But I don't know if you're aware of that, but
Capital One.
Yeah, just 2 days ago. 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Exactly. So these are the two companies that I feel like we should give our opinion on.
Yeah, absolutely. About 1 million customers were affected for Capital One in Canada.
And they don't talk about it.
Capital One would be 100 million
in
the US,
but just in Canada.
6 million in Canada.
6 million?
6
million.
I
thought it was 1 million. Wow.
6. No. Yes.
That's for the credit card, and not everybody has a credit card, but everybody has to at least have a bank account. And Desjardins is like one of the oldest Québécois institutions, bank institutions, and
legit.
like. No.
We cannot call Desjardins a bank.
Oh.
No. C'est une caisse.
In case.
Yeah. And they're not customers.
They're members.
But do you have power like to decide something or to say that, hey, your fees are too high?
You can, but nobody attends those types of reunions. But that's almost
but technically on paper you could.
Yeah, but that was almost 3 million people, right?
I don't feel
for Desjardins.
Desjardins, if I check the numbers, 2.9
million members. Exactly. And we're talking about, date of birth, social insurance address, phone number, email, bank statements.
Anything that someone could need to open, like a phone account, a cell phone account under your name, and then sell that cell phone in the streets.
Yeah.
And all right. I'm happy that we get to talk about this because I'm pretty sure we're going to have like some pretty different opinions. Yes, ma'am. Because I want to be honest with you guys. Basically, what happened was Capital One. Well, let's start with Desjardins.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Because it happened first, right?
Yeah, it happened first.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, someone hacked into Desjardins.
It was an inside job. So it wasn't really hacking. So, when we talk about security, they can a company can have all the safeguards against, security breaches from the exterior. But what if it's an employee who just decides, you know what, I'm going to make some extra money.
There you go.
I'm going to make some extra money on the side. And
what can you do about that?
I'm going to sell it. So you can't protect against your own employees that have the passwords and have all the security. So it's like inevitable. There's always the human element, and no matter what we do, there's always going to be someone who's going to be able to.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on this, Mel? Tell me about it. People getting hacked, their information being stolen. Desjardins.
Well, I mean, that can happen like every day, everywhere. Like when I hear that about Desjardins, I didn't. Well, maybe because I'm not a customer. No, even.
It's not customers. They're members.
Please.
Yeah, they're part of the company.
Yeah.
Part of the company.
Okay, so maybe it's not because I'm not a member anymore, but still, I am with Capital One, and when they didn't advise, they didn't tell nobody. They just put little advertising in Costco. This is why I knew about it, but I said oh well, okay, another one.
That got caught.
Yeah, there's little recourse for people. What do we do? There's no laws for companies to be accountable for all the sensitive information. Desjardins just sent out a letter and said, hey, you get 5 years of free Equifax.
Ooh,
wow.
Wait, Nancy, did you get that letter?
I'm not going to tell people if I have Desjardins or not, because I don't want people to try to get my information on the black market.
Why would people try to go for you?
I don't know. I might be important one day, okay?
Girl, you're already important.
Okay, thank you.
But you were right. You mentioned something about the letter.
Yeah,
do you think it's enough? Do you think people receive? I mean, your information is out there, and these huge companies.
What they I mean, if someone is going to call me under the name of Desjardins, after that, I'm not going to trust them. I'm just going to say okay, yeah.
Well, wait, time out. It's not like the person that's calling you is asking you for information.
No, but
the person that calls you is letting you know. I'm like,
even
hey, Mel, how you doing? Yeah. Remember that insurance number? Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, you need to get. I mean, I would have preferred. Tell me, I'd like to get your opinions on this. What would you guys prefer, getting a letter or a call? Because you guys trusted these companies. We did. I mean, they tell us you have to have a bank account. You have to generate interest, whatever, and stuff. So I trust you guys. I give it to you guys. And then some crazy shit happens. And I get a piece of letter from you saying, yeah, we're going to send you some information with by Equifax for 5 years for free. So you'll get to know if you got screwed. All right.
Yeah, but on the 6th year, if someone decides to use that information from the members on the 6th year,
you're still screwed.
Your date of birth doesn't change after 6 years, after 5 years. Yeah.
Actually, it never changes.
Yeah.
Unless you're Haitian and you're trying to come back in the country younger. Anyways, well, that's for another episode.
That still work? Not sure.
I beg your pardon? Are you trying? Wait! You out here saying that doesn't work? You know what? That's for another episode.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Because I wouldn't accept someone calling me because I would be like, "Who are you?" A letter is more formal, especially from a bank.
You guys need to focus on the person calling you. What is he saying? What is that person saying? If that person calls you and asks you, all right, so what's your date of birth? What's this? What's that? And you tell them, you stupid. All right? But if the person calls you and, listen, this is Desjardins, this, that happened.
There's too much fraud. There's too much fraud over the phone. A letter is more 100% sure.
Fraud, you need to understand that fraud is something when basically you give information.
Yeah,
if you receive information.
Hey, congratulations! You just won whatever croisière.
And
press
then what
one.
Happens? And then what happens? You press one, and then what happens?
They build you, man.
Wait! That's not fraud. That's you not being smart enough to hang
But
up.
no, you don't know. They don't tell you that if you press one, you're going to be charged over $1 million on your phone bill.
Listen, people, come on. Can we be real here? I mean, you get a call saying that you won a free cruise or whatever in the Bahamas or some shit. Did you participate in anything? I mean, focus, people. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, there are a lot of people who are gullible, and just
And you
because
said it.
because they're gullible
You-
doesn't mean
you-
that it should be allowed.
You said it. I agree. They're
It-
gullible, and you
but
know
it
what?
doesn't mean it should be allowed,
I
or
agree.
it's their fault.
I absolutely agree with you. But
No.
at the end of the day, gullible people, that's a market. I'm sorry. I know I'm a sound.
C'est tellement vrai.
Yo, let's be real. Let's be real. I know I'm gonna sound like a dick for the whole podcast today,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, people.
I was
am
about to tell you that.
So I don't care. I'm sorry, people, but I
Yeah.
cannot blame these
But
people.
this
I-
Desjardins thing is something different. It's something that an employee went out of his way to like screw over 2.9 million people, and that's like one of the largest breaches in Canada.
Time out. See, that's where our opinions are gonna like differ. I'm sorry, because you said this person did something to Desjardins, and then you screwed 2.9 million people. That is not what happened.
So
Let me tell you
what-
what happened. All right, that's my point of view.
Okay.
All right? It's just a point of view. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Dead ass. Like,
Okay.
hear me out.
Okay.
All right, let's agree on something, right? Desjardins, they have insurance,
Yeah.
right?
They're
Insurance that
supposed
they
to.
pay. Of course. You're obligated. Don't you have insurance?
Mm-hmm.
When you drive a car, do you have insurance? Do you
Yeah.
you drive a car, right?
Yeah.
Do you drive a
Yeah.
car, Nancy?
Yeah.
Do you guys pay insurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you guys get into a car accident?
Not that often. Okay.
But you still paid that money, did
Oh,
you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So let's go back to Desjardins.
Okay.
All right. So Desjardins out here, they got fucked. Let's agree. They got fucked.
Yeah.
It happened. They got fucked, right?
Okay.
They have insurance for that. So even if you get like robbed or you get the transactions on your debit card or your credit card or whatever, they have insurance for that. Insurance that people have been paying for. And that's that's my thing. That's my humongous issue. I hate insurance companies because I feel like you're out here paying. You're paying in case. Now, can you imagine like you go to a store? Let's say you go to a store. Let's name whatever store.
Costco.
None stupid. Victoria's Secret. All right. So you guys
I
are going.
knew.
Yeah, of course you did. You know me. So you go to Victoria's Secret, right? And then you buy a bra.
Okay.
Okay, but you don't buy it. You go at the cash and you tell them I might need like these double D's in 5 years, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna buy them, but you're not gonna give them to me. So I'm just gonna give you money
In
during
case
those-
that I
in
need
case.
it.
Okay.
I need them. So you paid for something. Do you agree with me?
Okay. Yeah.
Did you get something for that?
No.
I mean, until your breasts get to that double D,
Yeah. So
you're not gonna get it. So my point is, Desjardins, Capital One, name it. You, Mel, me, you, us together. We all pay insurance. Imagine someone that's been that. Let's say I have a car when I'm 16 years old and I start paying insurance. Never get into a car accident and I die.
you paid a lot of money to car
Did I?
insurance. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
This money needs to move. Honestly, banks, all these insurance companies, for me, all I'm saying, this is my opinion. That's just my opinion. These companies, these things, they're the real robbers. So when like you guys get hacked, when you guys get hacked, Capital One gets hacked by Paige Thompson. My girl, you done killed it. My girl, you done killed it. They have insurance. There's a transaction that's done on your card. Are you gonna pay for it? No. You call them. Hey, that was not me. You done fucked up. Fix your shit. They have to pay for it.
Okay.
If they won't pay for it, insurance is gonna pay for it.
Okay.
They pay the insurance.
Okay.
So I just wanted to let you guys know that my point of view for like all these things that happen, fraud. Honestly, all I'm seeing is some Robin Hood shit. Take from the rich, give to the poor.
Yeah.
But
no.
who give it? Like no.
I don't.
Well,
There's nobody
I
who's
mean,
going to give
like
it back
you-
to the poor.
Yeah. Like
well,
because
the poor
are you
is the poor are the one that are stealing.
So-
Those hackers.
Oh yeah, they
They're not messing. Come on, people, can y'all be real? I mean, they're
But-
not messing your names. They're not stealing from you guys. Are they?
Okay, so you're saying that if now I understand. So you're saying because I didn't get so you're saying that when that employee gave her our information, let's say, to the black market, like 2.9 million.
Yeah.
The black market people, they decide to use that information to open credit cards under your name.
This,
they
that,
use
whatever.
it, and then you go on Equifax and say, "Oh,
And,
that's
my
not
God,
that's not me."
That's not me, and then you get reimbursed.
Well, you don't get any money because that was not money that you used.
Well, what I mean is they're not going to charge you.
They're not going to charge you,
Still.
but an insurance company is going to pay for that
Robin
amount. Yeah.
motherfucking Hood. That's my nigga right here. Dead ass. That's my opinion. That's
Yeah,
what's
but
up with me.
the thing is, it still might prevent you from buying a house. Like if now in 2 months I want to buy a house, and then someone took my name and screwed it over, it's gonna take me maybe a month or 2 or 3 to sort that out.
Maybe a year.
A year? Are you guys
A year
serious?
to sort that out. So what you're saying, it kind of makes
I
sense,
agree.
but at the
Okay.
same time, it still screws me over. Yes, it does. It
It
affects
does.
you. It does affect your credit.
It does affect
for
your
a
credit,
house,
but-
for a car.
But
For
come on, people. We're talking about Desjardins and Capital One. Focus.
okay.
Focus.
So they know it's on the internet. People are talking about it. Mm-hmm. And you called them. You did what you had to. Mm-hmm. Why would you be like, how can I say it? Why would you be penalized?
Because it's the system, man.
It
They
doesn't matter.
messed
Like
It's
if
the
I do,
system, they don't care.
if I try to get
But
a
they
bank
messed
loan,
Yeah,
up.
there, the Desjardins
But
and
people,
Capital
come on.
One, but
Alright,
Equifax
listen,
doesn't
listen.
care, and the next
Listen,
the next bank you're going to go with to try to buy your house
They
and
won't
everything,
care.
they don't care.
Yeah.
That makes no freaking sense.
Yeah, for me, for you, for her, that doesn't make sense, but
time out.
that's the way it is,
If,
man.
If,
Yeah.
if something happens on your bank account and then like you wait a year to be like, whoa.
No, you're
that
not
wasn't
waiting
me.
your here, but
That's an
it's going to
example.
affect you like
How
a
is that
long
gonna-
time.
It's not me. Why,
Okay, but even
but
if it's
why
not
would it
you, they
affect-
don't care.
But they should.
This shit happen
On
all
the
the
way.
time. You
So
lost your
okay.
job, you get cancer, whatever it is. You are in the point that in your life you cannot like pay your bills, not because you doesn't want, because it's the
Life
way it
happens
is.
sometimes.
And
Legit, I
even
agree.
if you're 5-7 years to get it back on the track,
Wait, time out. People need you get. Wait. What I'm trying to say is, let's not forget, Capital One and Desjardins know
yeah,
that
they know.
done messed up.
But the next bank or the next one you're going to
Yeah.
do business with, they don't care
care.
if it's Desjardins.
Like,
or
if you-
who.
Oh, you guys, wait, time out. But I mean, why would that? How is that okay? Because my problem, honestly, right now is basically you didn't. It's not you that got robbed. It's not you that got robbed.
well, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
Capital and it's Desjardins.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So-
There's no accountability. There's no law that says that if your information was wrongly used
Yeah.
but because of the company, then
they-
that's not going to affect you trying to buy a house, buy a car, get a cell
How's-
phone, buy
Are you
a.
serious right now? How does that make sense?
Well, that's what's happening right now. Like I
It's
think
the
that
system.
the system has not caught up with technology. Like the laws and how technology is being used with our information, our personal information. There's not
We
a lot
are
of
people. We can
yeah.
think about things and like, I don't know, like, on peut réfléchir et relativiser, but the system is computers. It's
Yeah, but the system
don't-
is. Yeah, I agree. But the system is controlled by humans. I mean,
Yes, but some
if
things
I am-
evolves-
If
if
I
some
am
things-
Capital One and I have clients that were frauded, like, and I mean, it's gonna be written there. Oh no, it's not.
No,
not necessarily.
some
not
things evolve
necessarily.
faster than others. So maybe the banking industry, the credit card industry, it evolved at a certain pace. But our laws that are put in place by our government, that's something totally different, and it takes a lot of
I
time
know.
to
I
be
agree.
implemented. And by the time it's implemented, there's a new technology, a new app, a new way to do
Them
things, and then
hackers,
we're
you know.
using that, and so it's like a new way of getting screwed over. So it's very hard for both to be done. And so, like, you know, the people who were affected by this breach, what do they have? 5 years of Equifax, okay? And nothing else.
Okay, fine, you get
Like,
5
there's
years
a
of-
class action that is done right now that is
Yeah.
trying to be done. By the way, you can, if you have Desjardins now, to the people, our audience, you can go, there's if you type in, you know, Desjardins class action, you can participate as well. I don't know how much time it's going to take, but you might get maybe $300 compensation. Wow. It's not a big thing, but it is a big thing.
It is a big thing.
It's not a lot of money to like for the damages that you have to occur.
That I agree. Okay, when comes a time where the victims actually got damages, I agree that you should get compensated for it. You know, that's just common sense. But my issue, my problem is at the end of the day, who got robbed? It's not me. It's you. I shouldn't have to deal with your shit. I'm sorry, man. Fix your shit.
Yeah.
So when you guys are telling me that if I try to buy a house later and then this comes out and it's still my I can't, because these companies have insurance for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you, but
Me too.
it's the system.
Yeah, it hasn't been updated yet.
They're going to say, oh yeah, I remember 5 years ago, but you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
Your name is
no, it shouldn't even be here. It should not be on my Equifax.
The whole concept of credit has only been here for 100 years less. Your grandparents didn't need to have credit to buy a house.
That's why they done killed it.
Yeah, like they just bought a house cash for like, I don't know, like 2,000, 3,000. I don't know what it was in Montreal. I don't know.
A good $700.
But people, the whole concept of needing credit to purchase a house, buy a car, all these things, that's been like less than 100 years old. And like within a year, how much does technology evolve?
Crazy fast.
So like to reconcile both of them, it's
impossible.
It has to be, because, you know, even now I saw on a CBC News website that, you know, the Netherlands and Canada, they're testing out since June 2019 a passport, a paperless passport.
Yeah.
So basically they're testing out between Canada and the Netherlands, people traveling without a passport. It would be a chip that would be encrypted in your cell phone instead of a passport. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, there's Desjardins, there's, you know,
Capital One.
There's Capital One.
There's phone companies.
There's any phone. Facebook, Equifax. Every company has been breached, and now you're gonna do passports, paperless passports. I mean,
it's crazy shit.
I don't know. I don't trust my passport on my cell phone. How about you guys?
No, not at all.
I don't even trust my cell phone.
Just your cell phone to be.
I don't trust girls texting me on my cell phone.
Oh, what?
And you out here? That ass is be real. I don't. No. But wait.
But still, like as I said, as long as you agree to have a smartphone.
You agree to
all your information. There's background, like they know everything, man. Like we are talking about things
on the apps, yeah.
Oh man, I was talking with my son about like class, like just taking class about sport or whatever it is, and next thing you know, next thing you know, the next day I was receiving a lot of
ads. Classes. Did you watch the documentary on Netflix?
Class. No, but I had that too. I was talking about like a group that I never listened to, like over just with my friend, and then the next day I see an ad for that group, and I'm like, I don't even listen to that type of. Why is it an ad? It's like so they listen. It's not just typing anymore. They even listen through your cell phone.
Well, of course. Well,
yeah.
And now you're telling me like I'm gonna pay with my cell phone and I'm gonna have my passport into my cell phone? Hell to the fucking no, man.
But wait. Time out. That's like, what's the worst that could happen?
Bah. They're going to have access to all your information.
I ain't got nothing to hide. If you have the time to go and look at my life, bro, you ain't got nothing to do.
Well, it's just to sell you more. When it comes to the apps, it's just to sell more efficiently.
Exactly.
Like,
see, that's the thing. I just mentioned a documentary on Netflix.
What is it?
I forgot.
We'll put it in the links. In the videos,
yes,
so check out the links.
I'll come up with it. But anyways, I watched it quick, fast, and they were talking a lot about information, elections, politics. So basically, there's this company, Cambridge something I think. What they
Analytica.
Analytica.
Yeah. I heard about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that company, basically, what they did is they gathered a whole lot of information about people. I mean, your Facebook. And you guys need to understand something as well. I mean, this information that got, like Capital One, Desjardins, whatever, this information that got robbed or stolen by hackers, it was given it was willingly given to those companies. Same goes with freaking Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. People willingly put this information out there. So my question to you people, to you guys, is once this information is there on the internet, you guys were talking about, I was talking about this subject, and then the following day I got an ad about it.
Like
right?
a lot of ads.
Yeah, well, of course, because when people when you have a cell phone, you go like, "Hey Siri," your phone is constantly recording what you're saying. They're not necessarily doing something with it, but it's being recorded. You know, so that way when you say, "Hey Siri," your phone is gonna react.
Yeah,
you know. Same with Google. I just don't know.
Sorry, guys, if you guys have cell phones, iPhones now, and he just like activated your cell phone 3 times.
Oh, yeah, but it has to be with their voices.
Oh, okay, I didn't see. Hey, Siri.
They try to fix it. So yeah, people actually people agree to all those policies. You know, when you all those disclaimers, when you get a new app or whatever, they ask you permission.
They ask us what?
I mean, I wouldn't want to say permission, but I mean, I'm trying to use this app. I'm trying to get on Tinder. God damn it! So yes, I'm trying to get them pussies. So yes, I will agree.
And you have to press yes like fucking 5 times. Yes, I agree. Yes.
You're trying to get that pussy, you know.
Yeah.
So you're out here. You're saying yes, you know, but
nobody reads it.
Have you ever read a disclaimer?
Nobody reads it.
Have you ever read a disclaimer?
No.
Nobody reads those.
They're too long. They're too small. They're too technical.
So at the end of the day, yes, people are willingly putting their information on the internet. So what big companies are doing with them?
They sell it.
Market studies, and they sell it. In that documentary, what I learned was basically information has a price.
A lot.
Yes, of course.
Humongous.
You just learned that?
Yes. A lot. Information is the value of
it's
information.
It's the new
of
gold.
The market.
It's the gold. Before there was the gold rush, now there's the information rush. About people.
You know, you mentioned Cambridge Analytica. That company, they helped Trump get elected.
Yeah. Well,
just by studying people's behaviors.
Well, they were studying people's behaviors on Facebook, right? And they were putting ads that would push Trump and be like, oh yeah, like he sounds like what I'm thinking already, so I'm gonna vote for him.
Exactly.
And like what he says makes a lot of sense. Like this specific ad, the caters with what the lifestyle of that person. So it's very dangerous to be in a bubble, to always have ads that are pushing the same type of information all the time. That's how people get more radicalized too.
I get it. I agree. But my question is, am I doing something wrong? I mean, you are telling people about yourself on the internet, and I need to know who you are because I got some shit to sell. Am I doing something wrong? If I buy this information,
I feel like social media might be a bit like lead paint. Like back in the days, we used lead paint and it was fine, and then we figured out a few years later, like, we're getting cancer with this paint. Let's stop using it.
Oh, you mean like everything in life, basically?
Yeah. Well, or smoking. It's like, smoking is fun, and then and after like 20 years of studying it, it's like, what people who smoke have cancer. So it's like social media is this new invention. Like I'm not that old, and it was invented in my lifetime, and the speed to which it has been expanded to envelop your whole world. Like Facebook is used to as a password for everything. Every new app you go through, you don't even need to sign in.
To tell you, do you want to sign in with your Facebook account?
Always
people
Facebook.
Need to know about you.
So everything is related to Facebook. So they have the information on what you ordered, where you went, who you be with, like what you like to watch, what's your favorite, what fan group you're in, what are the books that you like to read. They have everything. And so I don't know what that information, what that's going to be in like 20 years, or if we're going to be like, people didn't get cancer out of it, but like it was the downfall of civilization in some way. Like, I don't know.
You think one day maybe, you know what? It might be crazy, but it makes sense. By the way, the Netflix show, it's called The Great Hack.
The Great Hack.
The Great Hack. Y'all should have a look at it.
Check it out.
You know, we were talking about people putting information. You guys, honestly, people put it willingly.
You don't have a choice, though.
They don't have a choice.
Dude,
I mean,
have you spoken to someone who lives in a small village that has no internet and,
no, I haven't spoken to them because they have no internet.
Well, I in my job, I speak to people who are like in more remote areas. They have like 1 megabyte per second internet, and they still have a landline, and they don't have a credit because they're from that era where they paid everything cash, and now they have difficulty getting a promotion for a TV provider because they can't pass the credit check because they don't have credit.
Exactly. I mean,
So it's like it's like it goes with the times. You don't have a choice. So yes, you can refuse to have a Facebook account, but all your friends are going to events. They're inviting each other to do things.
I'm sorry. If you're my friend, you got my phone number. If you want to invite me somewhere, you're going to text me at least. God damn it.
Okay. Lauryn Hill is coming to Montreal, and I would not have known about it if it didn't pop up on my Facebook, because Facebook knows I like myself some Lauryn Hill, okay? And
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
they
go
talk
see
about it on radio stations.
Who listens to the radio station?
Well, me.
Exactly.
Are you aware that we're
Well, I have a show on a radio station. So
Online.
So do you fine.
But not at I don't listen to radio in my car.
So basically you're saying that it's a good thing that people know what you like and what you don't like so they can actually sell it to you?
In some ways.
It is.
In some ways, because
it's marketing, right?
Because now, you see something, so I wouldn't have thought of buying that, but now it's like super useful for me to garden, like a special tool for your gardening because you like gardening. Like it's just an example, but
where's the line? Where's the line between?
That's the thing.
Where's the line between I know you and I think you're gonna like that versus I am controlling you because I know you,
yeah,
and I want you to want that.
Yeah.
Where's the line? How does it work? What do we do with this? Like, is there a point like where we would forgive? Because honestly, when you think about it, these companies that get these informations, one, we give them willingly, right? Like social insurance. Well, let's say you try to go and get a cell phone. They need to know they can trust you. So they need that information, right? Now the problem is people stealing that information. So that part, like Capital One, Desjardins, let's agree, it's not really their fault because that's what they do. They need to have that information. But people posting about, let's say, the newborn child. Why?
Because they want to share a joyful part of their life.
Continue.
With their family members. I mean,
all right,
I
so
think
share,
everybody can agree with that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Oh, we're talking. That's what we do. Day and night conversations. We be talking.
True.
We are gonna keep
I
on
know.
talking.
I know you can text individually every single member of your family.
You can even make groups now. I'm just saying.
You can. But it's not as user friendly as if you go on like WeChat, for example.
Okay.
It's not as user friendly if you just text like 20 people at the same time and 20 people text each other in a text group instead of like just in a group on WeChat or on Facebook or something like that.
You can even have these things. I agree, but my question is, you said sharing.
Yeah.
So people want to share.
Yeah.
All right. So at the end of the day, don't complain.
Yeah, but
When
share.
people steal your shit. You out here telling
No.
everything about you. Then
No,
why are you
no,
acting?
you're
Oh
so-
my God, I feel violated because my favorite color is green. How? What?
No, dude.
Dude.
Nah, dude. No, you just because you want to share something, that doesn't mean that someone else has the right to do something with it.
I
You'd be
agree,
surprised.
but-
No. I don't even agree. I am sorry. You agreed to share it. Now it's mine. I can do whatever with it.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Post a picture of your kid. I'll make a montage with it. Like him doing push-ups or some shit. I can do it. You cannot stop me. You gave it to me.
Yeah.
You gave it to the whole world.
Yeah,
Is
but
right.
that's one thing. But what about the information that you didn't consent to give out, like social insurance
You did.
number?
You did.
But
No, but
There's
you
no
did
way.
to specific entity to use it in a specific
There
way.
you go. Then people steal. That information is stolen. Let's
Yeah.
agree to that. Capital One, Desjardins, that's
Yeah.
their situation. Let's agree to that, Their information got stolen.
Which is your information.
Yeah, my information got stolen. But like I said, It's not my problem. No, I know it's crazy, but
It's still your problem.
It's not. It should not. Okay, fine. It might be.
It should
but
not.
It should
okay,
not
let's agree.
be.
Let's agree on that.
It should be Capital One's
Let's
problem.
rise up, demand
It
our
should be-
politicians to have stricter laws on regulating companies when there are some type of leak.
Laws. I don't think at this point laws can do anything to change anything.
That's the first thing that's what laws are about.
Yeah, I know. And what do you do with laws? You break them. Stop. Come
You
on,
try
go.
not to break them,
No.
especially not
Evil baby.
especially not national companies or international companies.
What happened? I'm pretty sure what they did was illegal.
Who?
Paige Thompson that hacked into.
Yeah.
It was
that's
illegal.
Yeah, but that Capital One wasn't in the wrong. It was that individual.
Agreed.
Okay.
But what laws could you make in order to make Capital One not be?
But
in the
anyways,
wrong?
it's so like
You get
No,
what I mean?
it's not. It's not about that. It's the next step. When the information is stolen, what are the next steps
yeah.
for
There
to
you
protect the
go.
consumer? That's
There you go.
that's the step that needs to be adjusted.
Thank you. But like you mentioned
Consensus,
earlier,
yay.
laws.
But even like
It's gonna take
laws
so much
aren't
time.
even authorities. Like what do you want them to do against those people? They have to find them, and
Well, it's
No,
even-
no, it's not about
even
that.
their
It is
job
no,
to
no, no.
find
It's not.
them.
it's
no.
not-
But I mean,
no, no. That's
what
not,
is next step?
What
I
laws?
mean,
No,
I agree. What
no.
laws would you put?
a law that says that if your information is stolen, then you are provided with a new social insurance number. That's the step. Automatically,
step,
you don't
legit.
need to go through a long, arduous process,
But the
and
amount
then
of, the amount of work, the amount of trouble giving
Yeah.
new insurance, new
But that's
social
what I'm saying.
insurance
That's
numbers.
you shouldn't have to deal with that. It should be done automatically. And
I
maybe
agree, but that is not the world in which we live in.
well, you come up with suggestions.
Well, I
Audience,
gave-
do you have
yo,
suggestions?
honest-
Leave some
yo,
comments. Tell
yes.
us what you think.
Yes.
What should be the step? How can we better protect consumers in this
We
era?
can't- I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but we cannot protect. We cannot
You're too
protect the
pessi-
information. I'm
you're
not.
t-
I'm
you're
not
too pessimistic.
I'm not pessimistic.
me-
I'm realistic. I'm
Me
sorry,
either.
Nancy. You cannot protect.
no, me either. And this is
You
why
can't
I'm not
protect.
putting like.
So we should have some type of new type of.
No, they should.
Way.
That's insurance. Insurance takes care of it, supposedly, right? When they get hacked, something happens. Insurance should take care of it because we pay for it regardless. We all pay for it.
So,
They pay for
so
it.
that's your solution.
Yeah.
So that's the law. That should be the next step.
Well, it shouldn't even be a law. I mean, they're already taking care of it.
No, they're not. Not ever.
They should though.
Yeah, should.
Then that is my solution at the end of the day.
Mm.
First of all, I feel like what's most important is I should not get penalized for Capital One's mistake or Desjardins' mistakes. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Yes, but in fact, we'll see.
We'll
But-
see.
But I don't even get why would you be penalized? We were talking earlier, and you guys mentioned. I know. Don't mention.
That's
the
what I'm
system.
saying. You
guys were
gotta
mentioning earlier, like
bring some
let's say
change.
You guys tried to buy a house like a couple of months after you got your identity stolen or whatever. It got stolen, not from you. Oh, unless it was done from you. I mean, if you forgot your wallet somewhere.
Still, it doesn't matter. Your information shouldn't be used by anybody, even if I
But
leave my
yourself,
wallet.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Even if I lose my wallet, the other person can take my wallet, but that doesn't mean that he can. I
No.
leave my car outside. That doesn't mean someone else can
Should
take my car
no,
just because I
should.
leave it
It
outside.
doesn't mean someone should
Yeah.
take your card just
Yeah.
because you left it outside.
Yeah.
I agree to that. But we live in a world where,
Where I'm not surprised that those things happened, and
Yeah.
I'm not even like, I'm not losing my time being angry or like
Upset
or
about-
frustrated or whatever it is. I'm just
legit.
well,
What-
and this is why I don't put like take or put some too personal thing
Information.
in,
On-
information,
these are the things
pictures.
These are the
or-
things that you would have had to do willingly. So you don't do it, which is cool.
I don't
fine.
need to
You do
have them
you.
of my cell
But
phone. So
fine, but then when you try to buy a cell phone, you have to give the company.
yeah, I mean, I agree with them to give them
Exactly.
those information
So,
because
do you
I
guys
need
agree that
to
it
have
should-
that service.
Then-
But I accept to have a smartphone. I accepted to have a social media platform and account and everything. But I make the choice to don't have those type of pictures or videos or something
Do
that.
you?
So all the rest that I put there, I have nothing like
be
to
observant,
hide. Like
yeah.
so, I
You-
don't
you-
care.
that's
You know
why-
what I was scared about?
Ooh,
What
shoot.
recently? The new face swaps apps.
You mean the face app?
The face apps, like
thing's-
even there was an app at first. It was like I saw like you could switch genders, you know. So made you took a picture of yourself and it like
that
if
was
you're
on Snapchat, right?
yeah, and
That
it
thing,
would
yeah.
swap your gender and it would
Make
look
you a
really
guy.
make you a guy or a girl.
I mean, we're already so confused. Why you guys
and
are
then
doing this?
and
to
then
us?
there's another app that the same thing where it made you older.
yeah.
And I was really realistic. And then I'm like, well, you know, what's the next thing to say? Like, okay, just to put a picture of your friend and put it on your face. And so you can take a video of yourself and it's your friend's face talking. And so you think that it's your friend's video, but it's actually you. Like, when is that going to be a thing? I think it's already kind of a thing. You can like edit videos really cheaply to have your face, someone else's face on an actor or whatever on a video.
Yeah. you can
And
just
it's like,
switch
oh,
it.
it's a video of you like doing porno. It's like, no, that's not me. That's not me. It's just someone like
that played with my face.
yeah, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's the next level of being hacked. Like
You know what?
your face, yourself.
You mentioned something really awesome. You said being hacked, right? We need to let's agree on something. Not everyone gets hacked. There are two differences. I feel like, yes, people can get hacked. Well, companies and stuff. Well, people as well. Whatever, you can get hacked. But then I feel also that society itself create those situations where people will willingly put information about themselves. For example, I don't know if you guys were aware what was going on with there was this challenge. Oh, you know what? Challenges in general. If you want people to do whatever you want them to do, make it a challenge.
Okay, yeah.
Make it a challenge.
Yeah.
For example, that 10-year challenge that happened like a couple of months ago.
10-year
Basically, yeah, you
challenge.
were showing yourself 10 years ago, and then you show
Okay.
yourself 10. That's putting yourself on the internet for free
For free?
to everyone.
Yeah.
Gratis.
Yeah, and people can
By
take
what?
that picture from 10 years ago from
And
you, do anything
boom.
and be and
So-
show it to your employer. Hey, this guy this 10 years ago. Oh,
There
that's
you
my
go.
picture. No, it was
There
edited. It's
you
not me.
go.
It's
But
blackmail.
Still.
It's-
But still.
yeah.
So my point is, how do you deal with those? How do you deal with like challenges, or what I call them is society telling you what to do? Because let's agree, that's society telling you what to
Yeah,
do. You're
to-
just trying to be a freaking sheep and just
Yeah.
follow everyone else, not asking yourself any questions. Because I want to be cool. Yeah, I want to do that too. Yeah, that's my 10-year challenge. Oh, that's the ice bucket challenge. Oh, that's the. Why isn't there any goddamn it make your bed challenge? Huh? I haven't seen those. What happens to the goddamn pay your bills challenge?
Yeah.
Huh? I haven't seen those. What's up?
Pay my bills challenge.
I will not do that challenge. No,
why not?
I don't do challenges. What's up?
Okay. Yeah.
No, but that challenge will be nice. I pay a bill,
For you.
so you pay a bill. No?
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean it's just part of culture, like
Society.
society, like the social media changed the game. I think the
Did it?
internet changed the game,
There you
but
go.
social media changed the game too. Just the way we interact with each other as human beings. Cancel culture. Someone says something, oh, I'm never going to buy his things. I never want to see his shows.
There
Like,
you go.
wait, he just said one thing 10 years ago. Calm down.
Yeah.
Other things like bullying online, like kids killing themselves because, it's not just 10 people bullying them at school. It's like maybe 10,000 kids
Yeah.
online telling them that they're not pretty,
Good enough.
or not good enough. So I think we invented like humans, not me. I wasn't part of that.
I'm pretty sure you were there. I saw you at a couple of meetings.
But people like humans invented the internet and social media, but we didn't. I don't think we fully know the repercussions of how great it is, but how crap it is too. Like
it's not. I mean,
like how,
anything can be great or crap. It all depends on what you do with it.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it. I mean, if you use social network like in a way to network to people to like catch up with people and stuff. I mean, that could be done. But then again, I feel like we're being controlled. I feel like, I'm sorry, we are being controlled.
Of course.
They tell us what to listen to. They tell us what to watch. We are being controlled.
Yeah, I mean, before was TV, but now it's just a greater extent. And
TV
and like
before before that, it was the radio. TV killed the radio, and then the internet slit the radio's throat. No, the TV's throat. Anyways, that was some wild.
Yeah, internet. Now it's social media and like platforms.
Fine, I get it.
Apps.
You get this platform in which you can express yourself, give your opinion, and whatever, and you get to do it while hiding. A lot of people, they get to give their, like on Facebook, there are posts. There are a lot of posts on Facebook where people are so racist.
Yeah.
But they
racist.
can because they are alone in their little world.
But they're not alone. They're in a group with thousands of millions of other people that feel the same thing in their own communities. They just don't tell them to the people next to them, but they say it online.
So come into my face to say it.
No,
say
they
it to me.
won't.
They
Why?
can't.
Why?
They just can't.
Yeah.
Why
Il y a quelque chose qui dit qu'on n'a jamais été aussi connecté en étant déconnecté.
Yeah, we haven't.
This is what it is,
the era.
man.
We're super connected, but we're really disconnected. So we know everything about anybody. Like you can tell. You can look at a marketing guy at a firm can say, oh well, Claudel likes to eat bananas, and he just had.
How'd you know?
Who told you? He's a comedian, and he just had a baby, and he wears glasses, and he, this is how much he usually spends, and this is where he usually travels. But that doesn't mean he knows who you are as a person.
Actually, it means he doesn't know.
Exactly.
And how many people?
So people when they interact with each other on Facebook, they post pictures of their kids and stuff like that, and so they feel like they're close to their friends. It's like, when was the last time you had a conversation or even saw them in real life to like chill with them? It gives people a false sense of, oh, I have 100 friends. It's like, no, you maybe have 2 friends.
Yeah, legit. And you know what? You know what really grinds my gears? I just went full Family Guy there. Shout out Seth MacFarlane. I want to work with you, please. Come on. So you know what really grinds my gears? Birthdays.
Oh yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
I never tell anyone happy birthday on Facebook.
I stopped that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You grew
years ago.
You grew, woman.
Why?
I never. Listen, if Facebook, would you have told that person happy birthday if it wasn't for Facebook?
No.
Then why the hell are you taking? I'm not even gonna say your time. Are you taking your data to say, "Hey, happy birthday," and then for the whole day, that same person? Oh my God, I should write a comedy sketch on this shit.
You should.
For the same, everyone does it for the whole day. That person doesn't say anything. And then the following day, one post.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for all your wishes. Why? Why do you think you got all those wishes? Huh? Not because they care about you. Some people don't even know you.
True that.
And they'll tell you happy birthday because Facebook reminded them. No, I won't even say reminded, because reminded would mean that you knew before. Facebook told them.
Yeah.
And then it becomes mechanical. I feel like we're killing the whole value of actually remembering someone's birthday.
Remembering someone's phone number.
I
don't know my boyfriend's phone number. I don't know.
Why are you saying it?
Been together in 5 years.
Now he knows. Why you just ruined everything in your couple.
No, he knows I don't know his phone number. Yeah, we don't remember anything, and that's the era of technology we're in. So we don't remember everything, but special entities know everything about
us, and they can get robbed. People, yes,
we get robbed, and
they will get robbed. My people. But buy them Robin Hoods.
Yeah.
Take from the rich and give to the poor.
So I guess the next step is like everybody has to almost have a credit card, and I guess the next step is everybody has to have Equifax or TransUnion.
Bullshit. I don't agree with that.
That's the next step. Everybody has to check.
Sorry. Oh my God. Listen.
Everybody has to check if someone is stealing their information.
We already do. We have all these apps telling us how much money. Yo, listen, that 2 days ago, I wanted to buy a cookie. So it was 127 at NW, but I went there. I wasn't sure I had 127 on my bank account. So what do you think I did?
You took your phone.
I took my phone,
Opened the apps.
opened the app, and checked how much I have on the account. 124. So I couldn't buy my cookie, but that's not the moral of the goddamn story. Moral of the story is, as soon as, like, let's say you get your identity stolen from you, and then someone like buys some shit, we are so connected, people. I'm not saying that everyone does it all the time, but we have the opportunity to do it as soon as you get. Like, we were talking about this earlier. Let's say that you got your identity stolen, and then you try to buy a house 3 months later, and then you'd be like, "Oh, well, apparently you bought like 72 phones at TELUS, but never paid for this shit." And you're like, "Oh my God, that wasn't me. Help! Don't fuck my life over. I'm trying to buy a house. Fucking tired of fucking at my mama's house. She doesn't like me screaming, and I think I went too far in the story."
We got it.
You get the point, right?
We got it.
You get the point. So exactly. So we should know. I mean, you know about people's birthdays, people that you don't even care about. You know about their birthdays, and now you're telling me that you were not aware that someone bought a house under your name?
No, because you have to have TransUnion or Equifax to know if something happened to your credit, or if someone tried to do a credit check or tried to use your information.
Don't you get a bill? Don't you get an invoice?
No, because if someone opens an account under your name, they can just send the bill to their house and pay the bill, pay or not pay their bill.
Then guess what?
Yeah.
You're doing me a favor. I mean, dead ass. You're paying the bill, aren't you?
No, or they're not.
There you go.
If
then
they don't, it's gonna go on your credit, but you wouldn't know because the bill doesn't go to you. You get it?
That's if there's a bill.
There's a lot of different ways that someone can use your information. It's not they can open bank accounts under your name. They can, apply for bank loans. They can have a $10,000 loan and never pay it back. They can, transfer money from one place to another. Take from your bank account to their bank account. They can make fraudulent.
I need you to stop. I need you to stop.
They can
you out here
take their
giving
money
ideas.
and expert.
Can y'all please stop giving ideas to our audience, people? Please, thank you.
Oh, okay, sorry. But I'm
what
just
is
saying.
Wrong with you? But you're right. You're right. So the only way would be having an Equifax or a way of checking
so like
your
the
shit.
next step, maybe that's the next evolution of first people had to have build their credit to have credit cards or to buy a house, and now the next step is to have Equifax or maybe something else. But Equifax and TransUnion are making a lot of money because it's just two companies doing this service. We need to open our own company that like.
So you want to go and ask people for their information?
No, to be like this Equifax and TransUnion, they do the credit check thing, right? There are only two companies in Canada.
Yeah.
We need more competition. We need to get in on that.
So let's open one.
Let's open one.
Yeah.
Like they're making too much money. It's just two companies. Like what?
Legit.
It's just TransUnion, Equifax.
But not
nobody else.
not everyone is like subscribed with Union.
It's TransUnion.
It's
or
only
Equifax.
these two.
There's the only
two.
You have no choice. You want your credit check, you go there, and that's
with
it.
those two. I know.
So we have to get
more competition.
Yeah. I agree. Well, I'm down for that. I'm ready.
Okay, but basically the competition. How would it help? It would just lower
I'm just
the
saying we
prices.
can make more. We can open our own company and make money.
So you just said that, or like
yeah, because they're
online. So now they all
cut it.
Yo,
I'm just saying
that was a joke.
Because that's the next wave. I'm saying that's
agreed.
the next thing. TransUnion, Equifax, people having a safeguard because of all these types of issues with their people's information being hacked or leaked or stolen. So.
But I feel like it's pretty much how everything starts. An issue appears, and we have to come up with a solution. I mean, that's how freaking insurance companies. By the way, I hate
You say that because you never used it.
What, you want me to like crash my car?
But that's the whole point. I mean, some people never pay insurance their whole life, but some people after 1 month of insurance have a crazy car accident, and then they're quadriplegic and they have to live off the insurance for the rest of their life. But they only pay for 1 month of insurance. How do you think that the insurance company can pay for that quadriplegic guy?
Yo,
for all the quadriplegics,
y'all
come
people,
on.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Don't ask me anything for your birthday. I don't fucking care if
Okay.
Facebook tells me when your
Okay.
birthday is. You're welcome. I had you that one time.
Yes.
You made a real point. So
Okay.
like right before we end things, I would like to know from each of you guys.
Yes.
One solution. What is one thing that we could do?
To in regard to like information being leaked, our personal information being leaked.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mellow Mel?
Mellow. Like I said, I just like what I decided to put in the social media, or it's just something that I don't care. Like,
agreed.
Like I make the choice to
Tell people.
Yeah, I don't care. I have nothing to hide, and if I don't want my personal thing to be
accessible to everyone,
I just don't put it on my cell phone.
What if you have to put it on?
What if it's a bank?
Exactly. You're trying to get like
or credit card.
I don't care. I mean, like as you said,
it's
insurance or whatever. I mean, I don't care. If I'm starting to think about it, I mean, I'm not going to sleep anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know,
because everyone.
So I just don't care.
Robbed, right?
Well, I'm waiting for that class action lawsuit. Other people are gonna do that for me for a couple of years, and then I'll get $300. $300. Yeah, from the class action lawsuit.
So you get $300
and the free TransUnion Equifax. So I won't need to pay for it. So I'm already covered.
No, so you get $300. The person that stole your personality, your identity, has a house and a car and a new cell phone under your name, but.
Well, you're welcome, and then TransUnion will tell me about it, and then I'll cut that ish out, and then it won't affect my credit because I have the TransUnion free.
There you go. That's it.
So
fine, all right, people. So I'm guessing like smart things y'all could do would be getting a TransUnion or Equifax account. Follow your shit.
Be careful.
We don't follow enough. Like me when I try to get cookies, you know. We don't follow enough. Make sure that we know what's happening with our names. Make sure that we know what's happening with places where we went and we gave information, like trying to get cell phones and get stuff. You know,
that's the first step, though.
I feel like
being aware.
Just be aware. Just protect yourself.
Doing. Yeah.
Just protect yourself, and
yeah.
And then it won't be your fault, because at the end of the day, like we mentioned it so many, like I mentioned it so many times, it shouldn't be our problem.
And next time there's an election, make sure that's one of your priorities.
Of course.
Yes.
So, I agree.
Yes. So thank you for listening to us.
Follow us.
Talking.
Yes.
Yo, by the way, y'all need to subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast. Make sure so you guys can get a quick notification on how we do. But you guys already know how we do.
That's right.
Share it. Share.
Claudel, Melomel, Burgundy Nancy.
Day and night. Yeah.